Admiral Chen Vasquez stood on the observation deck of Luna Station, watching the distant flashes of light that marked another battle in the Outer Rim. For 3 years, the galaxy had been tearing itself apart in what the news feeds called the Great Schism, a war between the ancient hegemony and the upstart coalition forces. Earth had maintained strict neutrality, much to the frustration of both sides. Another diplomatic envoy requesting our participation, reported Captain Martinez, handing over a data pad. This time it's the coalition. They're offering us 3 systems in exchange for our military support. Chen shook her head. Same answer as always. Earth stays out of galactic politics. It wasn't cowardice that kept humanity neutral. In the 50 years since first contact, humans had proven themselves capable warriors. Their tactics were unconventional, their technology innovative, and their soldiers possessed an unsettling tendency to win battles they should have lost. But Earth's leadership had decided that picking sides in an ancient conflict was not in humanity's best interests. The war had been raging for millennia before humans even discovered fire. The hegemony, led by the crystalline Zephyrians, claimed rightful dominion over the galaxy through conquest and technological superiority. The coalition, a loose alliance of younger species, fought for self-determination and freedom from hegemony rule. Both sides had valid points, and both had committed atrocities in the name of their cause. Chen's contemplation was interrupted by an urgent chime from the communications array. Lieutenant Kim's voice crackled over the intercom. "Admiral, we're receiving a priority transmission from Earth Defense Command. It's classified Alpha Black. Alpha Black meant only one thing: direct threat to Earth or its colonies." Chen rushed to the command center, her mind racing through possibilities. The war had never come close to Sol system. Both sides respected Earth's neutrality, if only because they feared what humanity might do if provoked. The holographic display flickered to life, revealing General Harrison's grim face. "Chen, we have a situation. 20 minutes ago, a hegemony dreadnought fired on the civilian transport New Horizons in the Tau Ceti system. 47 human colonists dead, including children." Chen felt ice form in her stomach. Was it intentional? Unknown. The hegemony claims it was a targeting malfunction during a battle with coalition forces. They've offered reparations and an official apology. But Chen... Harrison paused, his expression darkening. "This is the 3rd accident in 2 months. The Prosperity at Wolf 359, the mining station at Proxima B, and now this." The Admiral processed this information quickly. 3 incidents could be coincidence, but the pattern suggested something more sinister. Either the hegemony was testing Earth's resolve, or someone was trying to drag humanity into the war. "What are your orders, sir?" Harrison's image leaned forward. "The President has authorized Operation Midnight Sun. You are to deploy the 3rd Fleet to Tau Ceti and investigate. If you find evidence of deliberate targeting of human civilians, you have authorization to respond with appropriate force." Chen nodded grimly. "Understood. What about the coalition? Are we picking sides?" "Negative. Our quarrel is with whoever killed our people, not with their political affiliations. Make that clear to both sides." As the transmission ended, Chen turned to her staff. The command center buzzed with activity as officers prepared for humanity's first major military deployment since the start of the Galactic War. Captain Martinez approached with the fleet deployment orders. "Admiral, the 3rd Fleet can be ready to depart in 6 hours. 12 dreadnoughts, 30 cruisers, and full support vessels." "Good. Send a message to both Hegemony and Coalition Command. Tell them that Earth is dispatching a fleet to investigate attacks on our civilians. We're not choosing sides, but we will protect our people." The journey to Tau Ceti took 2 days through hyperspace. Chen spent the time reviewing everything Earth intelligence had gathered about the incidents. The more she studied the data, the more convinced she became that these were not accidents. The New Horizons had been destroyed by precision beam weapons that had surgically removed its engine section while leaving the passenger compartments intact long, enough for the occupants to realize they were dying. The mining station attack had shown similar patterns, too precise to be the result of stray weapons fire during battle. When the 3rd Fleet dropped out of hyperspace at Tau Ceti, they found both Hegemony and Coalition forces waiting for them. Admiral Kethavar of the Hegemony immediately hailed them. "Human Admiral," the crystalline being's translated voice rang with authority, "your presence here is not welcome. This is a restricted war zone. Coalition Admiral Torquan agrees, added the Insectoid Coalition commander on a separate channel. Your neutrality means you have no business in our conflict, Chen smiled coldly. Gentlemen, my neutrality ended the moment you started killing my people. I'm here to find out which one of you is responsible, and then I'm going to make you pay for it. The investigation took only hours. Human sensors and AI analysis capabilities had advanced significantly during their years of neutrality. What they found confirmed Chen's suspicions. The weapon signatures matched hegemony technology, but the tactical patterns were pure coalition. It's both of them, reported Commander Walsh from the intelligence section. The coalition has been using captured hegemony weapons to attack our civilians, trying to frame the hegemony and drag us into the war on their side. Chen felt a cold fury settle over her. Both sides had been willing to murder innocent humans to gain a military advantage. Send a message to both fleets. Tell them to stand down and prepare to face justice for war crimes against humanity. Admiral, Captain Martinez said quietly, we're outnumbered 4-1. Chen looked out at the enemy fleets, then at her own ships, 12 dreadnoughts crewed by humans who had just learned that their neutrality had been repaid with the murder of their fellow citizens. Numbers don't matter, Captain. They forgot the first rule of galactic politics: never make humans angry. Send the message. As the Third Fleet powered up its weapon systems, Chen reflected on how quickly things had changed. Earth had stayed out of the galactic war for 3 years, content to let ancient enemies settle their ancient grudges. But the aliens had made one critical mistake. They had brought their war to humanity's door, and now they were about to learn why every species in the galaxy had secretly hoped Earth would never choose a side. The war was about to get very interesting indeed.